It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rebels offense will take the first swing of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Jocelyn. Fires to the right. Rolls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's got him this time. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vegas.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mean Green offense takes over and they'll go to work for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They believe they can run right here. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. Back to pass. On target. And this one will be stopped for no gain. North Texas comes to the line on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Has to get there to move the sticks. There he goes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. North Texas in the hurry up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught near the sideline, it's Fleming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Jocelyn. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. North Texas will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll try to pop the draw. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Here on third down. Quick completion on the out. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. He leaves it with the back. Hard running there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Turning it on. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Tight end now in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas.
Touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over West Virginia.
Leaves it with the back.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jocelyn. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4.
North Texas, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Mean Green needing only a sliver of green to convert on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Jocelyn. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets it out fast. Push down for the tackle. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he makes the catch. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A fourth down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 78 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rebels offense is back on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Finds his big tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got the tight end outside. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. They just keep firing. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. BYU has the lead right now, but this Lavelle Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 5 over Colorado State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. To the air, it's Jocelyn. Quick shovel pass. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, North Texas. And that one will give them the lead.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jocelyn. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's first down.
He leaves it with his back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. It's caught. And he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Give to the running back. There he goes. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Toss to the outside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Mean Green now facing the meanest of problems on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. To the air, it's Jocelyn. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Showing off the arm. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Fleming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. North Texas to the line with a 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They boot it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Jocelyn. He's got the back in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Is another first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Is now set up in the red zone.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw again. This time he's got it. He breaks a tackle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown UNLV. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the back, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Northern Illinois came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Husky Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Right on his numbers on the slant. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking up top and time is of the essence. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And they'll take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big